I'm thinking about where I was 3 months ago, and sometimes it feels like I I'm wasting time. It's weird. I get into these I get into these moments where I figure out what I want to do with my life. I have a full list of every single thing that I want to achieve, and I feel confident that I'm going to do it, and I feel confident that it's possible. And then I don't do it, and then I procrastinate it, and then I revisit the things that I wanted to do, a couple months later, and then I'm upset with myself because I didn't do it sooner. And then it's like this constant cycle that I feel like I can't get out of. And I know that other people feel the same way as me. And I'm just so sick of not taking control of my life. Like, especially when it's difficult whenever you know your own potential and yet you still don't do anything about it. And the other part that annoys me, I guess, is that I know that time is very limited. Like, the time that we have on this earth is nothing. And because of that, like, I get into these moments or this mindset that, okay, like, time is moving fast. What do I want to do with my time here? How can I achieve that? But the reality is that if we don't do something, like, I forget how the quote goes, but basically, like, the quote that's like, you not taking action is you still taking action. And it makes me just think, like, I'm here procrastinating the things that I really, really want to do, and I'm doing that because I don't know, because whether it's like I'm scared or I don't think I'm good enough or whatever it may be, the reasoning really doesn't matter. But what I need to remember is that by me not doing it, I'm making probably the most solidifying action out there, because that means that I'm not going to ever get to my goals. I'm never going to actually pursue my dreams because I'm just sitting here not doing anything about it. And there's just something about, like, I know that everyone's like, oh, you're in your 20s, like, you have your whole life ahead of you, like, this is the time to mess up, this is the time to take the risks that you always want to make or you've always wanted to take, and blah 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 blah. But for me, like, that's overwhelming. Like, I think about all of the possibilities that I could do with my life, and then I start to freak out because I'm like, what if I make the wrong decision? What if I don't use this time wisely? What if I make a decision and it's the wrong one, and then I waste time? And then there's a part of me that's like, that's the whole point of the human experience. Like, we're not here to be perfect. We're not here to figure it out all in, like, the first time that you do it. It's all about the process of getting there. And then there's times when I'm trying to do something and I so clearly see what the outcome can be, and all I need to do is like A, B, and C, and then I have it, yet I still don't get up and do it. And it's so frustrating. I know that this is just me complaining, and there's much worse problems in the world, but this is just something that has been going on in my mind for the last couple of months, and I don't know how to shake it. I don't know how to change it. But I do know that if I don't start doing something now, I'm going to end up even more upset than I am right now. Like, it's that constant cycle of just like upsetting myself, not doing anything, then upsetting myself, not doing anything. Like, I wish that I could just like wake myself up, like, girl. But the thing is that nobody's gonna come. Like, no one's gonna come to tell you, hey, life is happening right now, get up and do something about it. Not a single person is gonna do that for me. And I know this. I'm like hyper aware of this, yet I still don't do anything. Procrastinating is my biggest flaw. And the thing is that I'm a hard worker. Like, I like working. I like pursuing things and checking off a list and feeling that feeling of success. I that's what drives me in life. But for some reason, recently, I haven't been feeling that way. And it's really starting to make me upset. Well, no, it's not starting to. It has been making me upset for the longest time. And as much as I want to sit here and tell you and give you a piece of advice on how to get out of this, honestly, today, I don't have anything. As of right now, I just want you to know that if you're dealing with this, you're not alone. And I will say that I really genuinely believe that this is just the human experience. And we'll get through it. We'll get through it. I want to get through it. I want to get through it so that I can tell you that you can get through it. Really, at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want somebody else to feel better about this. Time is never going to stop. It's constantly going to move. It's constantly going to keep ticking. And it's never going to stop. Whether you decide to do something about it or not, it's never going to stop. That's the scariest part about just being a human, is that you decide what you want to do at that time. You have all this freedom to decide what you're going to do. You know, every single decision that you make throughout the day is a choice. You also make the choice to not make a decision. And that is what freaks me out the most, is like not making the right one. But I am starting to realize that not making a decision is actually the worst choice to make. And I think that these last couple of months, I've been I've been in this state of numbness and inaction. And I think that I've been doing that to protect myself, because I'm scared of what could actually happen if I actually do start working on something. Whether I'm scared of it actually succeeding, or if I'm scared that it actually won't succeed, that's a whole different conversation. But even though I think that I've been doing that to protect myself, that's actually the number one harmful thing that I could be doing for myself. And I'm such a perfectionist, and I want things to be perfect. And that's really my biggest flaw. Because I'm scared to do anything and it not, oh my gosh, if it's even the little bit wrong, I feel like a failure. And that's so stupid. I just want you to know that if you're struggling, you're not alone. I'm here with you, and we're gonna get through this. This is just life. We're living it. It's happening. This is it right now. That we are here. This is real. We need to get up and do something about it. We can't just sit and not do anything, because then we're just gonna be mad at ourselves. So let's do something. Let's do something today that makes us feel a little bit closer to our goals. And I think that that's the point of life, right? Just doing something every day that makes us feel a little ounce of fulfillment. I'm sending you productive energy through this. Let the productive energy find you. All right, bye.